St Barths is a special place.
It's my favourite regatta of the season. I always look forward to it.
It's the best place, I think, to have a good sail with great boats, great competition. Can't be better.
I have a home here and been sailing here for years and just absolutely love St Barths. It's so beautiful.
We come to compete against the whole fleet, so the girls work very hard and we work them very hard, and I love the regatta. It's the best regatta in the world.
It's going to be a really tough week. There are some other very good boats, and we've got to watch we don't get too tied up with each other and let the others get away.
It's exciting. It's our third event with Peter, third different boat. We like to charter boats and try different experiences, and so we're here with this cool new class.
Le but premier, c'est un peu de pouvoir mettre à profit toutes les modifications qu'on a pu faire pour nous permettre d'être peut-être sur la plus haute marche du podium aujourd'hui.
The goal of the day, we did not catch what we were looking for. Always a little disappointed when you don't win, but the other Swan 40, the other Swan 50, our sister ship, sailed beautifully. They had a great race, and tomorrow's a new day, and we've got a nice long list of things to improve tomorrow.
So we wanted to have a competitive day on the water, and we know a boat in class, possibly a couple of others, but it depends on the corrected time. So we're really happy with that, so good.
On a rencontré une zone un peu de vent, sans vent en fait, du côté de l'île des Fourchus, qui a un peu redistribué toutes les cartes, alors qu'on avait une belle 4e, 5e place. Toute bitac a mâché bon, donc on continue comme ça.
There's a warning on the back of this love. Take a little and you can't get enough.
Managing the big boats and the small boats, you know, it's quite. For us, it's challenging simply because you don't know what the small boats are going to do.
Il faut être très vigilant sur la ligne de départ. Parfois, on est habitué à regarder les contacts et tout ça, mais sur les voiles de St Barths, faire particulièrement attention aux gros en fait qui arrivent de très loin.
Sometimes they'll be approaching you, and you have two choices: is to try to force their hand, maybe on a downwind scenario, to have them go below you. I have a tendency to wave them through and get them through as quick as we can, and so we can get back into clean air.
I'll leave you burning.
I don't want to have my air taken from a bigger boat, so if we pass them to windward, we give them a lot of space so as to not impede their race too much and make it as painless as possible.
The big boat sailors are very sensible with the little boats, and they're not bullies as such, and I don't see the problems too much.
Well, as we are the biggest boat of the fleet and we're the heaviest, we're a big wind shadow, and we could very easily stop a boat being competitive. So we have eyes out of the boat the whole time because it can very quickly turn into a serious situation.
Most of the time, we kind of work together to make sure that we're not affecting each other too much. They have their race, we have our race. I have no problem ducking them. Unless it's Sanjana and I've got her in a starboard situation, I'm going to make her attack because I love to see Sanjana attack on us like that.
they're sailing a different course, and it's a little bit rough on them when we go by at 12 knots upwind or something. It's, you know, you kind of feel bad for them because you suck a lot of their wind away. But, you know, I mean, I can't really think of a lot of better venues in the world to be racing, you know, all classes.
You know, to have like Taz sailing around with Rambler, it's incredible. It's a great mix, and I think it's something that everybody really enjoys being part of.
C'est des bateaux qui font rêver, de voir les plus gros comme ça et de les voir finalement au contact, parfois nous doubler vraiment très très proches. C'est là qu'on se rend compte de la vitesse.
You always look and say, oh, it'd be fun to going that fast, but we have a really competitive class here, so it's actually quite fun.
The pleasure of being on the water and sailing is the same for everyone. That's the beauty of sailing. It doesn't matter if you're on an Optimist dinghy or on a J-class maxi yacht, it's the same sport all the time. It's the joy of sailing.
It's definitely going to be a light day, and the forecast is what it is, and that's what, yeah, you know, as sailors you have to accept what the day brings. And just in terms of sailing the boat, when it's this light wind, so we just have to be accurate and gentle in the boat.
White red pennant and white blue pennant.
Quand c'est des conditions comme ça de vent léger, bon, pour les concurrents, les skippers, les tacticiens, c'est sûrement casse-tête. Nous, pour le comité de course, là il faut être très attentif parce que si le vent vient à tomber et que les bateaux, selon leur position sur le plan d'eau, il va falloir prendre une décision, soit arrêter, soit changer certains axes.
Chaque mouvement qu'on fait sur le bateau est capital. Chaque manœuvre doit être mûrement réfléchie, puisque chaque fois qu'on vient pour faire le virement de bord, on sait qu'on perd 2-3 nœuds.
You know, as a tactician, you feel the responsibility because you can't do many maneuvers. So you have to make a few decisions and you have to get them right.
"20 miles, course 13, light wind, ended up being a great day for us. We don't let the highs get too high or the lows get too low, so we had a great result on board. We managed to be the first Swan 50 and getting better every day, and so it sets up a nice battle tomorrow.